Just open it up. It's just no. Stop.
Send it back to him. Refuses to say anything else.
Exactly. All right.
Welcome to the top blokes.
What's up? It's been a minute.
Morales is low.
Morale. Yeah. Morale is low.
Morales is low, bro.
We hit the depression arc and we're back.
Stuff happens in our lives, you know, but we're still here.
You know.
Indeed we are.
We learn from men like Tommy Shelby. Bing. Peaky Blinders.
Peaky fucking blinders.
All right, someone come up with a topic.
Let us see what I have here.
You can take your time because I can always like fast forward.
Indeed.
Or cut out things. So
Let's go off the dome.
Let's see what we have here. I'm just gonna go through my notes because I'm sure I wrote something down.
I forgot to bring my laptop, so my notes are on the phone.
Oh.
I can't like run over there and
Dude,
check
that
it. Fuck it up.
fucking gigantic $800 watch doesn't have a notes app?
Nope. It's Apple, bro.
It's Apple, bro.
I'll let you do shit.
You always gotta leave something out. So
The
they can-
next
they can-
watch. Now with the
that way
notes app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's
Yeah.
$900.
The Ultra Plus Plus. You can
Notes
use
edition.
notes on it now.
Fucking-
Like
You can get it in yellow for the notes app. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll
That's how
take
it
away
be.
your. We'll take away.
Has
Your,
anyone have any thoughts? Any things they want to bring up? Any lessons for the people?
any lessons for the people?
Or anything you learned throughout your daily life?
I learned there's ups and downs.
Because the
Yeah.
one thing I can say 100% that I'm dealing with right now is my current stage of detachment, I'd say.
What do you mean?
So
Detachment from what?
detachment from I don't want to use the buzzword, right?
Oh,
I'm not going to use the buzzword,
As
right?
long as you don't say vibe.
No. It's kind of close at this point, right?
Okay.
But the all-encompassing thing of this world, where like where it's all connected, right? Through like the dopamine centers, right? We're talking about like social media. We're talking movies. We're talking porn. We're talking sex. We're talking all those things. We're talking like alcohol, all this other shit, right? In a way, those all sort of connect, and sort of like embolden your view of the world and how you move through it, right? To the point where it almost gets cemented in your character. And so my whole point of detachment is to make things easier for my self transformation. That's basically what I'm.
So like distancing yourself?
In a sense, yes, but in a sense, is like I'm just sort of like letting go of things that does not serve me.
How difficult has that been?
It hasn't been too crazy because I've been like taking it one step at a time, because like, you don't want to like just completely subtract everything, because you have to replace them, right? So I'm just kind of like subtracting one thing, replacing it with something else. It's gonna be like a long, drawn out process, so that it's not as sudden. You know what I mean? And so the one thing I'm doing right now, which I'm like really trying to hammer in to the point where like, even if I'm thinking about it every fucking day, fuck it, I'm thinking about it every day. Just make sure you are keeping that consistency going. That's the one thing you need, consistency with this shit, right? And the one thing, for me at least, is the whole like no fab, senior retention, porn, no porn shit, right? That's the one thing I just want to dial down right now, right?
Would you say that's the hardest?
It's weird because it can be the hardest thing, but you just have to have like a different type of mindset to it. Because for me, the mindset I'm having right now is that I'm just tired, bro. I'm just tired,
Amen
man.
to that.
I'm just fucking tired. I wanted to. I had a thing where I typed down where just a little prompt, just a little phrase where like I was saying how Tinder, Hinge, all the dating apps are sort of I wouldn't say indirectly because in a way it's directly linked, but in a way it's not indirectly linked as well. It's somewhere in the middle, but it's linked to porn in a sense. It hits the same centers.
Yeah.
It hits the same centers because
Yeah.
as you're scrolling through porn sites looking for that girl to get you off, right? You're also doing the same fucking thing, right? But if you think about it, you are masturbating with another person at that point, right?
Yeah.
Instead of with your hand, you're just doing it with another person, right? And so you're swiping left and right, choosing the perfect one, right? And that just keeps you, keeping your mind on the sex topic, right? Even though you've been told like, oh, you gotta get it somehow, right? Not pursuing that for a good amount of time, an extended period of time, would benefit every man on this fucking planet. It's not forever. I'm not saying forever. I'm not saying like forget about this shit for the rest of your life. I'm talking about like for a good period of time, just to get closer to who you are, right? Figure out who you want to be, figure out what you stand for, right? Because if you ask everyone else, like, I'm sure they don't know. I'm sure they don't know, man. I'm genuinely sure they don't fucking know where they're fucking going.
Yeah.
What they're doing with their, they don't know. So my whole point of detachment is just to get closer to myself. You know what I mean?
I think it's like trying to find the autopilot switch off. Like you're looking to try to turn it off to find where you're actually trying to go. Because most people are just on autopilot. There's like a set route, and they're trying to just follow it. Mm-hmm. There's usually no deviation, no matter where it takes them. And there's like small deviations here and there, but it's nothing ever like life changing.
Right.
And if you look back how they were raised, you can start to see why they're going down that path based on what they experienced or who their parents are or whoever raised them. No, they don't usually go out of their way to see if is this really for me or is this not really for me. This is just what I meant to do. You know what I mean? It's not like this is what I want to do. This is what I'm meant to do because of nature or the nature that I was raised in.
And so like my whole idea with the the inspiration for this was a lot of the like sort of like Eastern like teachings and shit, and like the idea of the Maya and how it can. This is basically, the idea of the Matrix wasn't just thought of in our modern times. Like the word Maya, right? Yeah. It I forget what it's fucking. I think it's called it stands for illusion. It means illusion.
Okay.
So that word Maya has basically been the word Matrix now, right? And it's been used back then.
Interesting.
The Maya, the fucking, it's in a sense, it's not the Maya is the illusion of the physical, right? That this shit isn't real. It's not that. It means like your association with that object is not as pure and as concrete as you think it is, in a sense.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's because like you have a certain relationship with this thing that is not the same with when it comes to other people. You know what I mean?
Would you say society is like a big contributing factor? Like current society is to everybody's attachment to these kind of things?
I mean, yes. I mean, yeah, because like everyone sort of feeds into it, and so they're people tell you what you should be attached to, in a sense, right?
Companies tell you, people tell you.
People, yeah, do marketing through other people telling you through your fucking genetic memories and all that shit, all that stuff. So, yeah, that's basically been my thing. Just been detaching from little things here and there, but there's a pattern that I'm starting to see where like whenever I get into this mode of detachment, which I've done sort of before, is that I start to like separate from people in a sense, right? I start really getting quiet. I start really just like honing in. I start really like forgetting how to speak even, right? And I'm like, okay, this is something I cannot do. So like, even while I'm having this thing, I'm like trying to sort of branch out and do new things as well. So the period of detachment isn't the same bogged down like head in the fucking in the dirt kind of thing. It's just going to be a sort of letting go of the old stuff and then bringing in new experiences, so that it was sort of like replace. You know.
Okay. Like rewire.
Yeah. Basically, that's gonna be my gonna be my thing for sure.
Interesting.
For sure.
Okay.
I mean, of course, it makes it easier to drop stuff when you're introducing new stimulus to the brain. It gets more stimulated. It's like more neurons, more different pathways, and all that shit. You know.
It's not just a blank space.
Exactly, and then it did like the social muscle is definitely something that has to be flexed when you're on this thing. It makes things so much easier, because when you're doing that, you're more in the moment. You're less in your head. So it you know, of course it brings about the fucking changes in your neurons and all that shit. It's just all around good for you. It's like you shouldn't isolate yourself to that point. You know, isolation is good when you need that time of reflection.
Yeah.
But when your reflection turns into obsession and neuroticism, that's when it's time to pause and start heading back into the real world. Not the world of your mind, but the world that's out here.
You just gotta know where you're going back into. You gotta plan how you're going back into it.
Into what?
Like going back into the social world.
Right. But I mean, it could just be just talking with random people. Just talking with them. Yeah,
it's like you don't want to go straight into clubbing.
I mean, that's not social.
You don't
That's
think
not
so?
that's not being social.
I'd say
Because like it's a
You know-
perversion of the social
Yeah.
act. Because like you can stand there and talk to somebody,
Yeah.
and that's a social act. Playing games with somebody, like maybe like doing a little thing, it's a social act, right? The act of clubbing, if you really think about it,
It's
what is
one of the most
what is it?
antisocial things ever.
Like what is it? You walk into a
It's a
place.
very hypocritical
Yeah.
marketing sort of ploy. It would seem like going out, like everybody goes out, let's fucking go out.
Yeah, and this thing,
it's
and this,
just like
and
it's
this
like
like,
to what, stand around in circles.
They're all in their
and-
cliques.
and this
and drink.
And this idea is a new idea. It's like it didn't exist like before like 1930, 1940. It didn't exist then. This whole
Yeah,
idea
you would
of
go
clubbing.
out dancing.
Yeah,
You go out
You
dancing.
go out
You wouldn't just
dancing.
go
You would just
out.
go
You would
out.
go out dancing
exactly.
You
to
wouldn't
do a specific
Yeah.
thing. You know.
Now the
Right.
dancing is.
Yeah, the dancing's dead.
Right.
I've been saying that for years.
And so you know, you can definitely have the whole like maybe you go out to a place. It could be a club and then maybe have some kind of social interaction. But you have to make sure you are 100%. No like deviation at all. You need to be 100% sure that what you're going to do over there is purely this thing, which is being social and not looking for anything else. Because we all know what the fuck you're doing at a club, and then part of your mind is like you start lying to yourself. You're just like, oh, I'm just only here to talk. I'm just only here for social interaction. But then your other side of your brain is like, hey, yo, we can get some pussy here, bro.
Well, the funny thing is,
You should talk to that girl, bro. Remember that video you watched where you say you gotta talk to people? Hey, that girl's right there, bro.
Hey, why don't you go socialize with that girl?
Why don't you go talk to her, bro? Why don't you go get her number?
the funny thing is,
Why don't you try to pull? Why don't you try to pull?
it's
Figure out her
the
logistics, bro. Figure out her logistics. How she gonna get home tonight? How you gonna?
Hey, yo, I'm staying at the Marriott. Feel me?
Hey, yo.
You gotta get the lay, bro.
Hey, yo. Exactly. And then when her friend pulls her away, you're just like, oh man, fuck these bitches. That's not social, dude. That's not
Yeah.
being social, bro.
The funny thing is, it's the opposite for guys who go out to find girls. They usually stand around,
Yep.
look at them.
Mm-hmm.
Should I?
Yeah,
No.
the ones that like almost naturally are like the outgoing, have fun, find something in the chaos type. They do well because they don't really go out for an objective at all.
Exactly.
They go out for the sake
Right.
of novelty.
Yeah.
They don't like per se go out to get pussy, or they don't even go out to socialize. They just go out and put out to see what happens.
Right. Exactly.
You
Exactly.
know, everything's open ended for the guys that do well in social settings like that. It's like everything's open ended.
Exactly.
Everything's open. They're not like seeking an end in anything.
Exactly. And that's the state that we want to be in. That I want to be in. We should be in.
Because that's sort of I won't say the V word. The aura and the energy.
There you go.
Yeah.
The aura and the energy
There you
that
go.
like there's every environment has a corresponding aura.
We don't say the
He's got
V
man's
word.
trying to fight the bitch out.
Aura, right? Feel. Yeah.
We don't say the V word around here.
I hate that fucking word. So like, you know, when you are out and about at nighttime in like bars and clubs, there's a sort of aura that doesn't match, right? Like if you're the like silent in the corner creeper ninja Batman type, right? Like
That doesn't work.
what the fuck are you doing here? Go do that at home. What are you doing here in a social environment, right? That's something people don't go into. They're not conscious about that. They're not conscious at all about that. You know what I mean? So that's why. So the aura or the energy that matches with those environments are like very open-ended, high energy, good times, right? But not everybody out in those environments are like that. And I think the people that are out there that are awkward plague it for everybody else. And I think it makes up the vast majority of the people that are out there, right? Like when you go out, right? Whatever the fuck that means, right? But we all know what that means, right? Like when you go out to bars and clubs, and when you go out at night to party, right? It's gotten to the point where like there are individuals that stand out just to show you the majority of people that don't actually belong out there. You know what I mean? Like if you go downtown in your fucking city, right? If you look around, most people aren't doing shit. They're like leaned over the bar drinking. They're awkward. They don't know how to like act or feel. Like girls will run around like thinking their like little problems are important. Why? Because they're bored. They're bored, and nothing is of urgency right here, right? You know what I mean? So like when one of their girls in their group actually talks to someone, that makes the whole group feel some sort of way, and they try and pull that girl back because their lives aren't interesting right now.
So stupid.
And you know, it comes out of jealousy, whatever. Like it's gonna be extremely rare to find a group of girls that are like, "Fuck yeah, go get it!" Like, no, fuck no. Like one of them, like the alpha in the female group, will go and take the girl.
No, it's usually the Omega that goes and fucking grabs it.
Sure, like whatever, right?
Yeah.
The manly,
the 300-pound fucking.
the manly one in spirit, the one in whether they're fat or not will go pull the girl that's having a good time with another guy, right? And like none of that fits. And then there's the guy that just sort of like hides in the corner, and there's a girl shaking her ass, and he just kind of like pulls up on her.
But at the same time, that kind of like. If you have that open-ended thing, right? In a sense, that wouldn't even happen. You know what I mean? Like the whole situation where like a chick would come and swoop your way. Like,
yeah, the open-ended guy is just gonna walk up to the group and be like, "Yo, what's up? Let me buy y'all drinks. Come on."
Exactly.
He's not gonna give a fuck if he doesn't fuck any of them.
Exactly.
And then he's just gonna move on to the next group and be like, "Yo, what's up? What's your name?" Just make little. He sees what can come of the night and acts on it. That's all. With no expectation of any result at all. You know, and that's like obviously something that gets like touted in the pickup communities. Like that's not a new idea or like a new revelation, but like it's not something guys understand. Like there's knowing and then there's knowing.
Yeah.
The funny thing is if you get that guy and talk to him about that, he's like, "What? That's just how I am, bro. What are you talking about?" Like they don't think about it.
Yeah, it's like there's knowing, right?
Yeah,
and
there's knowing.
There's knowing, and there's feeling, right? You feel do you feel that concept? Right?
I feel like they just don't even like feel. They just don't even think about it.
Because they can. Like, there's some people that understand the concept, but they still struggle to get in that state because they're like trying to mentally get themselves in there. Like, okay, I understand what I'm supposed to do. How do I get in there?
But
okay,
you're not.
I'm just gonna mentally will my way into that. I'm like, you don't,
that never
you
works.
You
that never
don't
works.
do that.
That's rarely gonna work.
That's trying to work.
That's why they have those like, in my opinion, but. You do what you have to do. I don't judge. But, like, when they have those, like, cringe exercises, like...
To, like...
Warm up, go 5 push-ups in the middle of the field, and then so you can work out the friction in your head and start talking to the bitches. And I'm just like,
Go run to that girl and say you're a fucking clown, honk, honk, right? Like, they go up to do that shit. It's like, oh, my God, I did it. I feel like a retard, but hey.
Let's go
you're my best friend.
Oh my god, dude.
Like
Oh.
some middle schooler shit, you know? And I'm just like, oh man.
Time to go slay total puss.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's hard to envelop the like spirit of the night. I guess that's what I want to call it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? If you have the spirit of the night, then like you'll naturally start catching eyes, and it'll be so like easy to just talk to someone you've never met before, and you naturally don't overthink.
Right,
You know what I mean?
but you know, it comes with the territory in of itself, right? Because that whole location is sort of like designed and has been marketed to be like, hey, this is your chance, you get something here,
Yep.
right? That's what it's been marketed as. So it's like it's no surprise why people go into that state, and so I mean, like, that place is just not ideal for that kind of shit.
I feel like that's why people pregame.
Right, exactly. To lower the
Yeah,
inhibitions,
it's
don't do
yeah,
that, right?
yeah.
I mean, a whole cycle of other shit, right? So, like, of course, going back to like my first thought, the whole idea of detachment is to step away from that, so I can just be a whole better human being overall, man. I do not want to be led down this like this like senseless path. Like, if I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go hang out with people and be social, I'm gonna be 100% present instead of thinking like, oh,
You're out here for two purposes.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
It's like you're lying to yourself sometimes.
Exactly.
Because it's like
I'm out here for I'm out here
I'm out here hanging out with my
I'm
friends.
hanging out with my friends.
No.
No, you're not.
You're out here to not be alone while you use your friends as an excuse to attempt to get pussy.
Exactly. That's why I've been barely I've been staying away, because like I know my mind is not there. Like, if you're not present, you're just not gonna mesh with everyone. You're just gonna look weird. It's better not to
They're
just go.
gonna feel it.
It's
They're
never.
gonna feel your aura.
It's just.
You being a tryhard, like
It's just better just
He's
not
awkward. He's just sitting there alone.
And then to lower that, you want to go get a few drinks, and then of course he's down that rabbit hole. I'm just like, bro, you know what? I'm not gonna
It's a
do it.
very, very well scripted trap, that one.
Yes.
If you don't know what you're doing out there at night, then like it's so easy to get pulled into bullshit.
100%.
It's so easy. It's just, man, if you need the like superpower of being able to control your drink and control yourself when you're out there. Otherwise you can't. If you have no control over yourself, like, how are you gonna pull your phone out, effectively pull out your Uber app and take your ass home? How are you gonna go to your car, know when to wait it off, how drunk you are, or can you drive? Can you not drive, and then drive your ass home, or maybe not drive your ass home? Leave your fucking car there. Like, you get where I'm going? Mm-hmm. All that takes thought, and when your thought and control is removed from you from the alcohol, dude, you're gonna be this like completely vulnerable idiot running around, stumbling into shit, and then you wake up in a fucking dumpster. Where's my wallet and my phone?
Yeah.
I'm like,
My phone's cracked. Oh, I guess I walked through a corner. Oh, I almost fought somebody. Whoa.
Where's my underwear?
Yeah. Why am I,
bro, what did I say last night?
Yeah.
What? like, God.
The girl did what to my asshole? What?
She
Jesus.
what? You know, like,
Fucking hangover movies, bro.
Yeah,
Jesus.
man.
Why is there a
power-
tiger in my room? The fuck?
The greatest power you have is what limited control you even have of yourself, bro. When you fucking give that up.
Yes, and okay. When you mentioned that also ties to this thing. So another reason why was I wanted to master my attention. Detachment also affects my attention and where my attention is going. So again, when I realized I was spending too much energy on the fucking dating apps trying to get puss, and I'm up here thinking like, if I'm gonna chase puss, I'm gonna chase puss. Right? I'm gonna chase that.
I'm committed.
Right? But I'm just like,
I need the box.
like if I'm gonna, because I'm sitting here thinking like, hey, if you're gonna live, you better live hard, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna chase puss. I'm gonna work on my shit. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that 100% on all areas.
Andrew
but-
Tate, drink that coffee.
But
Wake up.
you gotta do all that shit one at a time and master those directions before you start going 100% in those things. I think that's where I fucked up as well. And so I'm sitting here, fucking trying to swipe, trying to get this, trying to get that. Oh, I get one bitch, I fuck her. Oh, I come back. I'm like,
Swiping
oh,
with
I'm
one
trying
hand,
to
copywriting with the other hand.
yeah. I'm just like, dude, your attention, and of course, now when you're doing the actual shit, your mind's still attached to this fucking thing because it's the mega stimulus, right? You can't just turn that off and then go to work, right?
I mean, that's like some girls riding me right now, and I'm just
I was like, hey, babe, hold on.
Oh, keep going. Let me just swipe.
I'm just working.
Man's,
Babe, you know how it is. I gotta work.
man's writing
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Man's writing a self-improvement book while getting his dick sucked. Bro, like what? Jordan Peterson beyond the head, beyond the sexual hierarchy. He just gets his meat sucked. He's just
Wait, what was that book? The 12 what?
the rules for life.
12 rules for life.
Oh yeah, the 69 rules for life.
The 69 rules for life, bro.
The 69 rules for life, bro.
Don't forget the balls.
Get your meat sucked while you're walking.
It's a great thing. Oh man, but yeah, dude, like,
Sure, you're licking my asshole.
and so the stepping away from the Tinder dating apps and all that shit, right? That's also connected with the porn shit. You know, I just want to have less of that on my mind, less of, like, down to damn near zero. Once it's damn near zero, then I can focus on other things, and then, you know, when a situation arises, then I can choose to take advantage of it or not take advantage of it, if it suits me then, right? Because like at this point, there's no what's the return on the investment here?
Yeah, man.
What's the return? Like at this point, like I've been tossing a lot of currency, attention and currency at this fucking thing, right? Both metaphysically and, you know, all that shit.
And it's all towards inefficient methods too.
It's like tossing your money at the stock, and you're like, bro, it's gonna blow up, it's gonna go to the moon. But it keeps going down, bro. It keeps going down. Somebody's telling you, bro, it's gonna go up. You're like, all right, let's keep doing it. That Dogecoin, that Tinder coin, that Box coin. Nope.
It smells like fish.
Nope. It's just smells fishy, bro. Just smells fishy. You know? So at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I'm good. Let's exercise some of that monk shit, right? Just a little bit. Just a little bit couldn't hurt, right? You're not gonna become a monk. It's not like it's like the same thing I said earlier. Like, oh, you do this shit one time, you're gonna become a fucking. You're gonna become big. Like the girls who be in the gym, like, oh, I don't want to get big, bitch. You know how long it takes to get big?
Show me a picture of Arnold. I don't want to look like that.
You think one curl is gonna make you look like that? Get the fuck out of here. One meditation session ain't gonna make you 10, 100 ain't gonna make you a monk. All right, you can do that for like a little bit. You can
you mad stupid.
You can do your semen retention for like a good 6 months, even a year, which sounds crazy. You ain't getting no box for a year. Oh my god, your balls must be hurting. And I'm like, nah. Listen.
Everybody knows when your balls are blue and they're full of cum. You just shit it out. Eventually.
That's not how that works.
It's just common knowledge.
Right,
Everybody knows.
It's just common knowledge, right?
You just shit it out.
You don't get constipated once you retain, bro. It's just
lube.
It just lube for
the pipe down to your balls just sucks it up, and then it slides it across the gooch, and you just go. You ever get y'all don't ever get white in your poop? No. What?
Hey, this episode going crazy. All right. So yeah,
you act like what I'm saying ain't true.
So yeah, bro. The detachment, man. Just gotta detach, bro. I think that'll benefit a lot of people right now. Just stop moving, breathe, close your eyes.
Yep.
Just let go of some shit.
Good luck.
Take off that backpack full of rocks that you've accumulated on your journey. Just take it off.
Dude, good luck.
And pick the ones that's the right one.
Like, good luck to like, good luck to you telling people because
Hey man,
when you tell them in
it has-
person, it's like it blows their mind.
dude, it has to.
that.
You just have to plant that seed. You just have to be the one to plant that seed. Whether it takes them like a couple days to realize it or a couple years, couple decades, they're gonna realize it. At least you planted that seed. At least you've done your duty to plant that seed, right?
That's the whole point of our podcast.
Yeah,
is to share what we know in our experience of someone, anyone, out of the I don't know, say we blew up and there's like 50,000 people watching this.
Right.
If like fucking 5 of you motherfuckers could just be better from what we say, it means the world.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And of course, we're assholes. If we make some profit along the way, then great.
Buy
You know
our
what I
merch.
mean? But we're not making profit now, and we're still doing it. So that says something.
We're still brokies, wages.
Still brokies and wages, bro. Not forever.
Not
for long.
forever.
Not for long.
And all of you are going to help us with
Hey,
Give me your money now!
you are now part of my cult. You're part of our cult.
Yeah.
Go in the
Forgot about him. No.
You'll join our email. You'll join our email. All right. This is the only way we can be able to contact you. Nobody
my
can
God.
Nobody can stop us. Nobody can stop us. All right. Join our cult. Join our Discord.
Oh fuck! I forgot about him, dude.
We're done with YouTube, but we'll occasionally come back.
I will keep the OnlyFans.
I will keep the OnlyFans.
Hey, man.
Hey man, do the hard work.
Do the hard work.
Even if it makes you quit YouTube.
Oh man.
It took me off Instagram. It's a real thing.
Do they even know, bro? Do they even know what we're talking about?
I don't know. No.
Most likely not.
If
We're
they,
talking about fucking Hamza.
if they know the impression, then yeah, for sure.
Fucking Hamza.
Go look up Hamza. That's what we're talking about.
The cult leader.
Right now we're assuming like everyone in the
It's self-development
in the
space.
self-development space watches us
yeah.
too,
Yeah.
alongside with like Hamza and First Man and fucking whosoever the fuck.
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
And they're like, top blokes. Who?
Who was the top blokes?
Oh, you better find out.
You gonna find
They
out.
skip.
gonna find out.
They watch a podcast. They skip 30 minutes in. It's just you talking about semen.
What? Oh, the semen's going through the gooch. It's like, I'm like, what? Going to lube your asshole.
Dislike. Report.
What are you talking about?
Please.
People would be like,
Please,
yo,
report me.
this episode of Top Blokes is a trigger. Made me go back to watching porn. I'm like,
Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
what kind of shit?
What triggers you, you fucking weirdo?
This you talking about it, saying the word semen just makes me go.
I got it.
It just makes my brain throb.
Biology class must have sucked for you, buddy. Fuck.
Just makes my brain throb.
It's called a headache, bud.
Oh man. Yeah, bro, that is the personal journey that I am on. Detachment and regaining my attention. Because for fuck's sake, that's all we have, man. Our attention.
Attention is.
And we've been squandering that shit.
Trying to sound like Kennedy for a second there.
And what little we have
Attention.
is already
And-
so
yeah.
hard to control.
We have been squandering our attention. But yeah, bro, that's all we have, man.
My fellow Americans, control what you can.
Control your nut.
No fap is the way.
Yeah.
I was thinking that like there's cycles to everything.
Yes, exactly.
So in the beginning, when I said depression arc, not literally, but like the dark age and the golden age. I feel like a few months ago I was in the golden age. Now I'm in a slump, and I feel like it's a cycle
Yeah, for sure.
where I don't think anybody stays on that high forever.
Yeah.
Everyone goes through slumps and highs. Andrew Tate went from like the most known man on the planet to growing his hair out unintentionally again and looking like a terrorist in jail because of his hair and his beard. Like the rises and falls happen for everybody, and it's just different. The hardest part is just getting out of it for me. You know,
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I went through a slump, so it's kind of rusty.
Dude, as the professional in being in slumps, I think I'd say that you just have to take it one step at a time, bro. Just
Yeah.
one fucking step. Because like in some ways, it's in a sense like your brain and your mind is like sort of like tired of like the same fucking shit, and your mind spending so much like power on trying to motivate yourself to get you to do a certain thing. So your mind's kind of like, all right, bitch, I don't give a fuck anymore. Just let me sit down, beat my meat to Riley Reid, and then play some video games, smoke some weed, and be about my day, right? Mm-hmm. But that's what creates the fucking slump. But you know, you just have to basically just take it one step at a time, so that your brain starts to get the momentum going. It starts to self-motivate itself. It's like, oh, look, we can do it. Oh, look, we in the gym. Oh, look, we doing this, right? It can be like, you can start off one day a fucking week. Next week you do 2 days. Hell, if the next week you go back to one, as long as you're in the gym, right? As long as you're in the gym, and on a longer time frame, it's just gonna be a whole lot of ups and downs,
But it trends upwards.
But it trends upwards.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
I got no problem with that.
Exactly.
Bro. It's
exactly.
no fat.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
I've been inconsistent in the gym, right?
Yeah.
How many times can people look at me and say that I've been inconsistent in the gym?
No.
No, they can't say that. They can't say that. Only I know this. And the people
That's
watching,
facts.
of course, fuck.
Get fucked.
Fuck. But hey, you know,
You can't-
that's all you can do, man.
It's the
Just-
same. It's the same with NoFap.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell but you.
Like you'll get on the road, you'll get on the path, and you'll fall off. It's just you're not gonna be on the path for fucking ever. You know, it's up to you to just go back onto the path. You know what I mean?
If only we lived in a movie. Let's get that happily ever after.
Hey, our life is a movie, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you can make your own.
It's
life.
more of a fucking documentary, dog.
Nah, bro, that's boring, bro.
Hey, I like documentaries. All right,
That's-
fuck.
What kind of documentaries, bro? Like animal documentaries or like the space ones?
History
Like
documentaries.
histories. Oh, histories.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, I'm chronicling my own history right now, even though I have a terrible long-term memory, so I don't remember anything that happened before.
You gotta make your life a fucking action movie trailer.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's what you gotta make it.
Mission Impossible.
Oh.
That's gonna be that's my movie, bro. Mission Impossible, because it's damn near impossible to get this shit going. Like, for fuck's sake, man. It feels like it is, at least. Like, my mind, man.
Get what going?
Just to get myself like out of slumps, right? Like
Yep.
like your mind would just go automatically back into these depressed states, right? And you gotta like program yourself out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, that's all I've been doing this past couple weeks. Where like, if I miss something, I'm not beating myself up about it, right? I'm not being like, oh man, I missed this. I might as well just fucking the whole day be gone, right? It's either
That's an
for me.
excuse.
For
That's
me,
an
I'd be
excuse.
like, oh, it's all or nothing. Oh, I missed my meditation. Oh, I missed my fucking morning workout. Fuck it. I'm just gonna fucking
Time
go-
to be a degenerate for
yeah.
a day.
Let me just go get a pizza and fucking do this and that, right? It's like, nah, bro.
That's just negative reinforcement.
Yeah.
You're just gonna...
It's like you still have hours in the day. You can still squeeze that in and get it done,
Yeah.
right? Which I've done, because like I'll be like, okay, fuck, I missed my 4:30 workout.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta squeeze in one after work to make it a fucking
To check it
8
off the
p.m.
list,
workout. If it sucks, but hey, you missed it.
It's your fault.
Squeeze it in,
Yep.
right? If you miss that, you could always make it the next day, right? It's not this God-written rule that thou must only lift on Wednesdays,
Smite.
Mondays, and Fridays.
Thou have sinned.
You know?
Just fucking smite.
You know, it's you could be flexible with this shit. You know what I mean? You don't have to be just. I'm just trying to be less neurotic as well, man.
Yeah.
Like that's less
Being
neurotic.
neurotic
Like
is-
Less neurotic and less erotic all the fucking time.
Yes.
That's that no-fap shit.
yes. It all connects. It all connects because
does, yeah.
because you are so connected to the base, right? So only focus on the base shit, right? You like almost this like survival kind of thing, right? You're only focused on like, oh, I need to get sex. Oh, I need to worry about this money. Oh, this, that, the other.
Fucking
it's like,
Maslow.
dude, just get that out of the way, bro. Just focus on one thing, bro. Focus on one thing, man. Please, just please.
I'm fucking tired, bro.
Just focus on one thing, bro. Just get your attention back, man.
Yeah.
Just get your attention back.
And I don't know if you think chasing women to the point where you tire your fucking self out from it is the way, then do that. Because you'll hear advice going both ways. You'll hear like put all that shit away, put women away, and then like focus on other shit, then come back to it.
But
then you'll also get that shit out of your system so you can focus like once you understood it.
Yeah, sure. You may, but the problem with that thing is like I can say I'm getting out of my system. I'm 26. I'll be 30. I'm still getting out of my system. I still got some more to give. I'm 45. I'm still trying to get it out of my system, bro. Hey, you're only young in the mind, right? Yeah. You know? So I'm
Viagra's a pill.
So exactly. I can still get it in my system before I can get it out. So that's where I'm like, oh, these people were trying to say, oh, you have to get it out of your system.
It's never gonna get out of my system.
Never gonna get out of your fucking system, bro.
For me, it's the other side. It's like where if you keep failing, it's like bashing your head against the wall forever. And then for me, that eventually leads into depression. So like that's why I completely just did not focus on it. But somebody who naturally can get it more easily and it's more attainable, it makes sense to get out of your system.
Oh yeah.
But for somebody like me, pre all this stuff, it was just me bashing my head against the wall.
Yeah.
Nothing happening, and it was just bad.
Yeah, so I guess it has to be said.
You need to clarify who needs to go into what phase.
Yeah, exactly. It's not for everyone. Like if you've been doing this and it's supernatural for you to just go and slay, right? Get out of your system, sure. Get it out to your go get addicted to the shit until you're just like, bro, this shit is whack, right? Cool. For the other guy who can't get it and is just spending his fucking time just grinding his fucking gears, spinning his fucking wheels trying to figure out this shit, right?
Madness is
doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different
result.
Yep. Just stop. Turn off the machine, bro.
Go do
Walk
something
away.
else. Go do something else. Nope.
Because that energy can be spent. Like you have so much potential below. You're just wasting on this random shit that don't necessarily matter, bro.
Yeah.
Stop fucking penis vomiting over your fucking socks too. That's not gonna help.
I've never done that.
Really?
Never my socks, bro.
Dog,
why your socks? Why you ruining your clothes, man?
No, you use a pair of socks that's already ripped the fuck up.
No,
You
I
just
don't
clean it.
I don't do that. Like,
And then you start to use it till you've sullied the sock, then you throw the sock away.
What do you do? What?
He busts on his hand and then washes it.
No, that's not how it work, bro.
I've heard that before.
Oh,
I don't remember who. But someone, bro, you just bust on your hand and then you go wash it off. I'm like, nice moisturizer, you know.
Okay, Spider-Man. Fucking Jesus.
You just go put some on your face. You know what I mean?
Hey, make
Natural attraction.
Yeah,
natural
get that pheromone in your fucking skin, baby.
You just suck it down like a Go-Gurt too.
Oh yeah, what's it called again? It's called vabbing, right? Vabbing. There we go. Vabbing, where they get the juices going down and they use it as natural pheromones.
Apparently it works.
That's one way to
Does
do
it work, bro?
According to them.
Hey, you want to be an experimenter?
So you
Want to be an experimenter? Go to the gym, get that shit going and this.
Listen, I'll dip my balls in barbecue sauce. I will not rub my own fucking shit up my neck and hope for the best, okay? That ain't gonna happen.
Just mix it in with your cologne, bro.
Don, do go on why you would put your balls in barbecue sauce, will you?
Are we gonna go there?
We've already gone there.
No, we can always go back.
We've discussed this before, haven't we?
Don, why would you put your balls in barbecue sauce?
We have, but not on camera.
They don't. Don, so why would you put your balls in barbecue sauce, Don?
I was told that there are...
Apparently.
It's not apparent. It's actually, well, it is very apparent. It's not apparently. That you can taste things through your testicles. And in fact, ketchup, barbecue, mayonnaise, ranch, and honey mustard.
Honey mustard.
Straight from the testicles to the tongue in an instant. These two have yet to try it, so take my word for it. Shit works.
Why barbecue sauce of
all it works.
It couldn't.
Shit works.
Why?
It works, does it?
Shit works.
Couldn't have been this honey or a chocolate ice cream
No.
Why barbecue sauce?
You either dive in or you don't, pussy. What are you talking about?
I think I'll just use my actual tongue to taste things.
No.
If you wanna eat a fry and then smack your balls in like a thing of sauce, I mean that's one way. Just grab some fries and you take your balls and you like right on some fucking like an open thing of ranch.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can get the flavors in your brain.
Listen, to know yourself as a human being, you have to test all your faculties to the maximum potential.
To know thyself. This is a true philosopher's quest here. You must to know thyself. You must dip your balls in barbecue sauce.
That's gonna be the title of this episode.
Listen,
Dip thy balls in
do not
barbecue
knock it
sauce.
until you try it. Because it blows your mind when it happens. It's like,
I'm
holy
not,
shit.
I'm knocking the barbecue sauce, bro.
Honey, hot sauce,
Hot sauce.
fucking toothpaste.
Hot sauce.
I'll do Red's hot.
I put that shit on everything, even my balls. Boom, there you go. New slogan for Red is Hot.
You're wildin', bro.
Even on your balls. Hey, listen. It was COVID. It was a dark time.
BBQ on that
And
BBC.
I guess. No.
That's the title of this video.
No, BBQ on BBC. Oh my god.
Listen, when you quarantine a man for almost a whole year, alright, some wild shit happens.
Jesus. What have you done on quarantine? Tell us in the comments.
I was on my psychotic break, and that was the worst that I could do, thank God.
Thank God.
Or if coffee
God
will
willing.
work.
God willing.
Or if coffee will work.
Coffee bean?
Hey.
No, like you make a
just-
cup of
just-
coffee and you take your balls and you just right in there.
Wait till it's cold, of course, right? Don't be a psycho.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't be a fucking psycho.
Don't burn your nuts.
I'll be waiting for the text messages that just say "Holy shit," and I'll know exactly
Hey,
what you guys
listen.
have done.
They're gonna have to be. There's gonna have to be like another dark period, right? Another dark winter,
Yeah.
right? Before
it is-
I try
You've
this
done
shit.
some. Yeah, I'm sure you've done something crazier than that. Come on,
Crazier than that.
bro. It takes a few seconds. It's painless. It's not. You clean up in 2 seconds.
You just put ranch on your.
I'm not- it's not-
I am sure you've done something crazier with a woman than just dipping your nuts in barbecue sauce.
No. I mean, I've used whipped cream.
So you put whipped cream all over your body.
Not my body. Just. All right, we're getting.
Seriously,
we're getting too crazy now. We're getting too
I'm
crazy.
just saying,
now. It's
if
too
she
much.
went-
It's too much now.
all
Hey,
I'm
yo,
saying-
This is.
If she went lower, you'd be
this
like,
Hey, this is going
Okay.
this is going on the Patreon.
Is it?
Christ.
"Hey, it's your guys' fault. You made me go into it."
Hey, bro. So
You said it first.
well, what are we on? Where are we on time?
47 minutes. And 50
commercial
seconds.
breaks.
Oh man, yeah, facts. That was a commercial break right there. Just degenerate.
And none of that's going out.
Oh man.
All that's going in.
Oh yeah, we got to keep it in, bro. We got to keep it in. So, what are your guys' lessons that you've learned that could be passed on?
Well, from this slump, it's just realizing there's a cycle to everything. It's not a linear path. It's like Ouroboros. It just keeps going around and around and around.
No, we just settle right into the next topic. Like we weren't talking about dipping our balls in some fucking ranch.
This is a skill that we must cultivate. We go from crazy shit to right into the serious
hard-hitting journalism.
shit. This is the goal, right? This is the goal.
We need to work
my
on the
goal, at
segues.
least.
You gotta
My-
work on the segues.
Nah, bro, just straight in,
Oh wow.
straight in.
Okay. So, anyways,
Man.
Yeah, speaking about dipping your balls in barbecue sauce, I had this thought.
We'll get back to all of you on that. We'll dip our balls in various things and we'll let you know.
I'm just saying.
A lot of FaceTime the blokes out here. Just like, hey guys, hey guys, what's up guys? Hey bro, listen, I just did my balls in barbecue sauce and
What are you looking up and shit?
I can taste it, bro. All right, have a good night. Just upload that. Just for shits again.
We gotta put that on the Top Blokes TikTok.
Yeah. That shit won't blow up. That shit will blow up, dude.
It's just her face. It's like, all right, guys, taste test.
Like I'm just walking around frantically, like just walking around the house, like, hey bro, I just did my balls in barbecue sauce, and bro, I could taste it, bro. I could literally taste it. All right, have a good night.
You can edit the video too to blur out your like junk, but like
it doesn't have to be like all the way down here, like.
But like you like put the camera down, and it's like he actually put his balls in the fucking.
Oh
sauce.
yeah, it's like you get just to see it. Jesus Christ.
Like I'm not playing.
This is gonna be stuck to your personal brand forever.
Digital
bro.
footprint.
The man, yeah. You're gonna be like, you're gonna be hosted on other podcasts, and they're gonna be like, so what's this? So what's this about you putting your balls in barbecue sauce? Does it actually work? Joe Rogan asks you like, what the fuck is this?
Joe Rogan will be the type.
Instantly be dying of laughter.
No, Joe Rogan will be the type to be like, I tried it, and it works.
It's crazy.
But it does. It works.
Have you done that while on shrooms?
Oh God.
I can only fucking imagine.
That'd be crazy.
Bro, we could do a whole episode on what we like felt and saw when we fucking did shrooms.
Oh man.
Man, we would sound like fucking hippies, but man, I tell you, everything I felt and saw was the inner workings of my mind trying to like show me something, and it was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Just absolutely crazy.
I need to spend some time to sort of like try to grab, like try to retain what I felt at that moment. Because all I was doing was sort of just like whatever emotion I felt, just ride the wave and don't like try to like stop it. And so whether it was anger or like fucking happiness or like some other shit, I was just riding the wave, just riding.
We had a completely different experience. I was enjoying nature. That's it. Like,
Yeah,
I
'cause,
turned
like,
it an actual hippie.
Cause like this spot right here was literally where we were, and this screen right here is literally where we were.
Yo,
Literally where we were.
wild.
Dude, like, and I experienced some level of ego death to the point where like I went to the kitchen to cook me some food, and I forgot like how I usually like what I usually do, like grab the pan without thinking, without like figuring out like, oh, what do I do again? Like literally just pick it up, do this, do that, make you some food, right?
Yeah.
I totally forgot. I grabbed the pan. I'm like, all right, what comes next? What do I usually do? And I'm just like trying to slowly grasp like how the fuck do I cook again? It was actually crazy.
That's interesting.
It's actually crazy. Like I dead ass forgot.
That's
that
why
was
I kind of wish I tried it again because my experience was.
hey man.
Did you take the hero dose?
No.
We
It was my first time. You guys are fucking crazy.
Yeah, first
That
time
was the
we
first
took heroes
time.
those.
Yeah.
And you guys are maniacs. Two of you alone
because
in a room?
Yes.
What?
And those
to
mirrors,
God.
big
In
ass.
front of a mirror?
Dude, we stared at the mirrors.
I was like, let's go see these
Demons. Ooh. Yeah. We just stood right there and just looked in the eyes and like, I don't see nothing, bro.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Zero.
Nothing. And so I was like,
And we waited, so we know we took the right amount. Yep, nothing. Nada.
You guys are nuts.
But I think that was the trip trying to show us something too. When we looked in the mirror and saw nothing but ourselves staring back. Yeah, that was the point.
we all did.
Yes, we are the demons, bro.
All right, Sasuke's.
Bro, yeah.
Got Sasuke and Itachi.
Hey, definitely the next time I
Yeah.
do it, it's gonna be a higher dose for sure.
Just a tad bit higher.
Just a tad bit higher.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely one to go. Cause like I do want to try
Pound and a half.
like the bigger ones too at some point. A pound and a half.
What?
What?
Jesus.
I will still do a baby dose because I am known to have a low
You
tolerance.
fucking pussy.
I have a low tolerance, buddy.
All
Like, how much
heroes
is-
have
how-
to start somewhere.
Hey.
How much is a hero dose?
5 grams.
Okay, I think I took 1 gram, and I was gone.
Dude.
Like
we
how
took
gone?
5.
Like gone.
Like what is gone? Like what?
I don't-
How'd you feel? Bro? Like what
You
happened?
better take a gram and a half this
Bro,
time.
I felt like a hippie from the 60s, or not 60s, like the 70s, just
You-
inhabited my body, and I was talking, but my brain was like, shut up. and I'm just rambling about the vibes of the
weak.
environment.
That's weak, bro.
No, bro. Listen, it's weird when, like, you know how you have a voice in your head?
Uh-huh.
It's weird when the voice of your head in your head is telling you to do something, and your actual voice just does not listen. And I felt like my body wasn't here, but something else is talking.
Uh-huh.
And I was just moving on my own, and everything looked like it was in 4K. I felt like I was in heaven.
Oh, you only started the visual. He only started the visual discrepancies. You only started them.
But I didn't. It wasn't very intrusive.
Right.
He only started.
Because I went to a park.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure it was a good trip. I didn't want to fucking
Yeah. Our asses,
lose
like,
my mind.
Yeah, because like how we started basically.
We were going in tunnels.
Oh, but yeah, dude, we're like, hey, there's a tunnel coming, and it's just fucking let it go, just let it go.
Yo, what?
Yeah, we'd be like, you do it.
Tunnel?
Dude, like you know,
Tunnels.
like how it looks like when like how they usually have it, where like you're basically in a tunnel,
Yeah.
right, and it's coming, and you're just flying through it, right. At a certain point, we started seeing that shit. And we're like, hey, bro, I see a tunnel, bro. And I'm like, hey, fuck it, just go through it. Right? Just
Yeah,
let it
that's
go.
what he told me. I
let
was
it
like,
happen.
Wilson. I was like, Wilson, I see a tunnel, bro. Wilson, I see a tunnel. And then he's like, dude, just go. I was like, okay.
How are you guys synchronized?
That's what was weird, too.
Sus.
We were, like, understanding the same shit at the same time, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy.
It was odd, man. It was odd.
Like how we started off too was just basically like we drank the tea, and then we did basically some Wim Hof breathing right before.
Yeah.
Right. Just to get the brain oxygenated and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I didn't know whether it's gonna add an effect or anything. I'm just like, hey, this sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
It just sounds like a good idea. I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
I'll
for sure.
do it.
I'll do it again.
I'll do it again.
I'll fucking do it again. Yup.
Yo.
Do it again.
If only they.
There was a funny video spoof of Goofy being a fucking murderer in like court,
And he's in
admitting
court, yeah.
admitting to murder.
Have you seen the one where he's he was talking, Mickey was talking about Goofy, and the judge was like, I don't understand. What do you mean he was funny? He's like, no, I said he was fucking Goofy, or like, she was fucking Goofy. That's what it was. Minnie was fucking Goofy.
Through it, bro. And any spoof mouse is off the fucking gas, bro.
Dude, facts,
Losing
bro.
his mind, or like just fucking going through a power trip.
Yep,
It's just like fucking-
yep. Typical Mickey,
What do you
bro.
mean? What do you mean
Typical-
she's funny? I said she was fucking Goofy.
Oh my god, dude.
He's
Oh, Lord.
always the fucking main part of the joke.
Jesus, man.
Uh,
Fucking gotta love
Do
him.
we have any other topics? We're at 57 minutes. The longest we record is around like an hour and 20, so we could probably go like another like 10 minutes.
Good. So yeah, bro.
I don't know. I've been suffering from like neuroticism too, just because I've had a lot of shit going on in my life right now. Lots of shit, like possible work changes, relationship strain. My uncle died. You know, I moved. Like all the shit happened like all at once. It all unraveled and it happened at once. Like every fucking side seemed like it was closing in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that side's coming down. That side's coming down. That side's coming down. It was just all like fucking coming in at once. And like I think I like most of it is just gonna work itself out and like everything will be fine. You know? Like I've worked it all out mostly, but like. It's left in neuroticism. It's left sort of in an overthinking and an anxiety, I suppose. Although it doesn't feel like anxiety, it's what your brain does, and that's what anxiety is. But I don't feel anxiety. You know, like anxiety is basically like you overthinking the future, right? And then there's the feeling that comes with that. It's like the anxiety without the feeling of anxiety. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
But like it's still like my own head from all the events that happen is trying to like predict any future threat and then create scenarios of trying to solve those threats. But like more than just like trying to solve any like possible problem that might come up, it's like just shining a light on the problems and then spinning them out of control. You know what I mean? There's no actual solution to like possible problems that may arise, right? It just here's a problem that may come up, and then it just gets worse and worse and worse, and then I overthink that problem without going like, how will I even prepare for it? Is what's going on in my head right now, and it's gotten to the point where like it's hard for me to do daily things. You know what I mean? I'm like staring off into the fucking space for too long. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing my job well right now. You know what I mean? Like not well enough. Like I cope, but like, you know, at work I'll like something that takes like 10 seconds to do will take me like 2 minutes. You know, because like my head like tries to focus on the task and then flies away, and then focuses on the task and flies away.
You're not really there.
I'm not there at all, and it's been like that like for a while now, to the point where like. It's like my mind is just eating itself. It's just fucking eating itself. You know what I mean? You know, and it's just like I have a tendency towards that overthinking, but like this is out of fucking control. You know what I mean? It's very recent. Very out of control. Have you ever
experienced this before?
To this degree, probably not. Probably not. I'm like somewhat proud of me like hanging in there and like not like losing it. But, like, I'm also, like, this is just not ideal. Like, I have to do something. And I was thinking, like, the only thing I can do is just breathe, stay in the present moment, and, like, meditate. I think I need to take up meditating. Like, I have not given any attention to meditation for a long time now. To the point where it's probably been, like, I haven't meditated consistently or even, like, really meditated for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Yeah. Now that I think about it, you know what I mean? Like, I always think about, like, when I used to do that all the time and how good it was. And for some reason, my head tricks me into thinking that was yesterday. And it was like, motherfucker, that was 2 years ago, bro. Two, maybe more.
It'll definitely help.
Yeah, I think it'll help. But I don't know. It's gotten to the point where it's like, you don't have a choice, bro. Like, you're not functioning right. Like you gotta come back to your senses. You know what I mean? Like your head's taking you places you can't move. You can't, think right.
Like going back to your analogy with the walls falling, I feel like meditating will help those walls get more sturdy.
Yeah.
Before they fall.
Yeah.
At least it'll give you time to repair a wall before more
fall. Yeah. For sure. But that's just what I'm going through right now.
Probably feels like it's piling on top of you.
Yeah. And it's hard to know the future. Like when you need to make like huge decisions in your life, it's like
sometimes it's not hard to know the future. It's impossible to know the future.
It's impossible to know the future.
I thought you were gonna say some fucking crazy shit.
He's gonna pull this like object out of his pocket. And he's like,
it's not hard to know.
Put this on. You're just like,
this is my stand.
I know what I have to do, and I just get up and leave. This is my
stand, bruh.
I just get up and fucking leave. I know what I have to do.
Like what? Just hear gunshots. Huh?
I know what I have to do.
The Reda's here.
He killed himself.
That was yeah.
Why did it take that many bullets?
Because the CIA did it for you.
Oh,
he killed him. Yeah, he killed himself.
Yeah, he killed himself.
He shot himself 3 times in the head.
Shot himself 3 times in the head and burned himself.
Yeah.
He did. And then drove a car off a cliff.
Bruh.
Ridiculous. He's dead. Okay?
Holy fuck.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, I know, like it's a big problem right now. I can't think right. It's like my fucking head's so busy overthinking something, some like reality in my head that isn't even a real thing, like some daydream, that it forgets to breathe. Sometimes it feels like my own head's forgetting to like breathe. It's like, whoa, breathe, man. You're not even breathing right now. You're holding your breath.
Download Medito. Okay.
Medito?
Yes.
What's that?
It's a meditating app. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about, but like...
What about waking up? I've been thinking about using waking up.
What is that?
It's a good...
Another meditation app?
It's one suggested by Huber.
You can use any fucking thing. But like, see, in my honest opinion, my question is, why should we just surrender our personal power to these apps when we can just do it ourselves?
Hold on.
You know what I mean?
Hold on. For somebody who hasn't done it in 2 years, Maybe like just
Dude,
it
back in the day when there was no
I don't
fucking
give a
apps
fuck.
and
We ain't
someone...
back in the day.
No.
I don't give a fuck.
No.
Our brains are destroyed.
No.
Our brains are destroyed,
Dude,
buddy.
it's up to us. It's up to us to take our personal power back and stop delegating this shit to apps.
Hold
you
on.
know what I mean?
Hold on. You know the app, right?
I know the app. I've never fucking used any
Okay.
meditation app ever.
All it does is all you do is the guy will tell you to remain focused. That's it. So what I did is I started with that for around maybe a week, and then you just get the hang of it, and then from there on you never need to use it again. But since you haven't done it in so long, maybe your brain is so like overfocused, you need like a trigger to get you back on track. So because you're sitting there and you're meditating, and then out of nowhere you're thinking, but you don't even think about it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking
Right.
about.
So a voice will tell you, make sure you remain on track, and you remind yourself, hey, I need to stop thinking.
Yeah, okay.
And then eventually a week passes by and you got it down. And then just like Wilson said, delete the app, you're good to go.
Yeah, you don't need it.
I feel like you need those training wheels just in the beginning now. But back in the day you didn't because there wasn't so many distractions. You know what I mean? TikTok, Instagram, Reels, marketing, ads, video games, fucking everything. So now our brains are so fried. I feel like everyone needs those training wheels. You don't, because you've been on it for so long. You don't remember what it's like to be a novice.
I don't know, man.
I'm
still a novice now.
Nah, brother.
I'm still a novice now.
No.
If I'm not, listen, I'm not pulling like hour-long meditations. Hell, I even still struggle now to get 30 minutes down.
Bro.
I'm still a novice.
Do you remember when it was hard to not think for a minute?
Dude, you still think dude, I think everyone who is meditating still like thinks.
Of course,
right?
yeah.
It's just like not hanging on to the thought.
Do you remember when you couldn't do that for a minute straight? If you can do 30 minutes, bro, I can't do 30 minutes yet. Like, you need those training wheels, bro. You're so far ahead, you don't remember what it's like to be starting.
I don't know, man. I think you just don't need the app, right? Because I feel like you just need to. Your brain needs to go through that failure success rate over and over again to build the reps in, so that it becomes stronger.
Some people don't have, not talking about you specifically, don't have the tenacity to keep trying. Some people say, "Oh, I can't meditate."
Then they're not gonna make it.
Yeah, well, I agree, but they're just
They're
like
not gonna make it.
they're just
bro.
like it's like back to the training wheels. It's like if you give somebody a bike or a motorcycle without training wheels and they hop on, they don't know training wheels are a thing. They hop on. Oh fuck! I guess bicycles aren't for me.
I guess I'm gonna be a shitty dad, bro. I'm gonna be like, hey son, hop on this bike. No training. No training wheels, dad. No training wheels. Just fucking go. He crashes, breaks, like fucking scuffs his leg, and I'm just sitting over him like,
Rub some dirt on it.
Poor lad's not gonna make it. He can't even ride a bike with
Like,
no training.
what's
wheels.
another 3 years?
Back in my day, they had no training wheels.
What's another 6 years? Fucking toss him to the side.
Poor sod's not gonna fucking make it.
I think I might invest in like, I've heard a lot about waking up because it's by like Sam Harris, who's like devoted his like whole ass life to this kind of thing, made an app, gets like specialists on there. Huberman uses it all the time. Not that like Huberman's end all be all, but like Huberman uses it all the time. I might start somewhere, you know what I mean? But like just sitting down right now puts me through the whole, like, do I do this with the eyes open or the eyes closed? Which is best for me? How do I work this into my schedule? Do I just do 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Once it gets to 20 minutes, oh man. But then I got to get the fuck out, don't I? I got to go to the gym. Well, what happens when I run out of time? How do I even get better at this? Is there even a point doing this now? That's what my head fucking does.
100 miles an hour.
You gotta answer those questions before you go in there, bro. Well, how much time? 10 minutes. What am I gonna do? Close your eyes. What are you gonna focus on? The breath. Done.
My head's always just like, hey, but like, hey, but like.
You know when you
what else is there to answer? What else is there to fucking?
Shut the fuck up, kid.
Have you ever?
But when you
poor kids trying to ask a question, you just smack the fuck out of them. Damn.
I'd just be like, Today, Junior, fuck.
This trauma going into his fucking 30s,
mate,
dude.
Yeah, mate. I think I will just. Maybe I'll get that app. Maybe I'll just focus on my breathing for 5 minutes.
Yeah, meditation. If you're also struggling with this, just start meditation. If you need some more training wheels, get the app, I guess. Get the app.
He's so not. he's on bot.
Hey,
Get
get the app, bro.
We're not all naturally monks, Wilson. Just like how people are.
I'm not naturally a fucking monk, bro. Look at all this hair I got, dude.
Shut the fuck up. It's like people who just naturally don't have balance.
Mm-hmm.
You just need. Some people just need that guidance.
I guess so.
Stop looking up and look down for once, goddammit.
I guess so, bro. I guess so, man. I guess so. You know, not everyone's in the same place, right?
Yeah.
By all means.
We'll see. I do now at least know that like meditation must become forefront of my mind now. Like to breathe and like just not overthink myself into a state of uselessness. You know what I mean? Like you almost paralyze yourself. Like you're just there like
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Just sitting there just
Yep.
and someone's like, "Hey, are you all right?" And you're like, "Huh?" You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Dude, all the time, man. All the time. I get that shit all the time, even to this day. Like every once in a while, man.
To this day.
To this day.
yeah.
Every once in a while, man.
But I know it's a possibility because there was a time where this was regular for me and I was all right in here, bro.
Yeah.
I was all right in there.
Just need to hop back on the horse, bro.
Yeah.
Guess we're all in a slump.
All
Not
in the
me.
slump.
I'm climbing out.
If you're climbing out, you haven't climbed out yet.
I mean,
But you are on the way out.
I'm climbing out. I'm
job.
not in the slump, but I'm climbing.
You're not
out.
rock bottom.
I'm not rock bottom.
You're out of rock bottom.
Yeah.
You're almost at the top.
Yeah.
Would that be considered the top?
No.
You're almost
You're
at
almost,
base level.
you're almost out of the bottom.
You're almost at sea level.
What the fuck? Hey, bro. What else we got, man? What else we got?
We've been recording for 1 hour, 11 minutes and 55 seconds. Maybe we should call
I
it.
think I should call it right there.
Unless y'all got something to talk about. Hey, we'll make it out of this, yeah? Yeah? We'll make it out of this.
Together.
Forever.
Together.
Beyond
No.
fear. Waits.
Yes.
Oh
Hey,
my
Dune's
God.
fire, bro.
Hey.
Hey, stay top, get top.
Hey, stay
Stay
top,
top,
get
get top.
top. Goodbye.